got a couple of live viewers. That's very unusual. Mmm. Toilet, poop, fart, fireworks, red flag, celebration. Okay. Oh, high tea male. I think I know who that is. Nice one. It doesn't even tell me how many people are watching live. Oh wait, no, two. Two are watching live. Well, neat. This is the first time that I've live streamed that I think I've had anybody watch me live. Oh, somebody left. You still there, Daniel? You're still there, Daniel. Text. So, what do you think will come this year? I think a lot of problems. No, I didn't puke from drinking. I stayed pretty sober. Oh, we got three people now. I'm eating rice cake. Well, many people get drunk always. If you can give me a thumbs up, that'll help me with my engagement, user engagement. So give me a thumbs up. I only got one thumbs up. Daniel, give me a thumbs up. Anybody who's watching, okay, I got four people watching. Oh, you're drunk. Okay, let's have some fun. I'm eating blue cheese stuffed olives. They're pretty good. My night's going okay. I got to play some messages. Did I hear the news? Paramount and Sundance made Star Trek Discovery non-canon. Well, that's good because I hated Star Trek Discovery. I'll have to verify that. I haven't heard about that, but I think most of the Star Trek fandom hated Star Trek Discovery because the writing was just so stupid, and it made no sense for it to be a prequel because it created all kinds of continuity errors. But let me play some audio messages. I I'm not familiar with the underflow issue. I really don't give a shit about that. Well, my grandfather is dead, so I can't help him up. He's non-corporeal now. But if you guys are really nice, maybe I can bring you into my time portal. Ooh, I'm getting a call from my time portal. Hello? 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 Woo! Welcome to the time portal. Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome, 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 welcome. I have current events for you, Combat Johnson. I have current events. Listen to my current events. Listen. Listen carefully. This is current events. This is underflow and all kinds of internet drama. This is current events. Combat Johnson wants current events. This is my time distortion. Time distortion. Are you entertained yet? I lost an audience member. I'm now down to 4. I had 5. Come thumbs me up. Do you want to engage the mystery? Do you want to engage the chaos? I can engage with chaos. Do you like the chaos? Woo! Okay, I gotta close my time portal. It's getting out of hand. Anyway, are you guys entertained yet? Are you guys entertained yet? You better be. I put a lot of effort into that. Somewhat. Oh man, I'm gonna have to buy more of those blue cheese olives. Blue cheese stuffed olives. The best thing ever. They're a little bit pricey. They're like $4 a bottle, but yeah, it's a pretty good snack. That's not me laughing my ass off. Well, I'm glad I could entertain. I'm glad I could entertain. Man, yeah. If you look at my YouTube history, I usually never get people watching me live. Usually, I'll just record something silly and then I'll be done with it, and then people will comment and then watch it later. But I guess because um, New Year's Day. Yes, of course you're supposed to be entertained by me causing an echo glitch. That's within my time machine, my time distortion. I want you to be entertained. Why not? Be entertained. Give a thumbs up. Give a thumbs up. Be entertained. You know you want to be entertained. You say you don't, but you do. Hazel Eye Girl. Is that the limit of my talents? Well, until I repair my time machine, of course, yeah. It's gonna take me time to find spare parts. I mean, I don't really drink or even get drunk anymore, but I'll drink socially, Canada Dry, with no alcohol. I just I, I like the ginger ale because it settles my stomach. Anyway, if you have any questions, put a gander down there. Text me some questions, and maybe I can answer. Jacob blocked you again. Well, you've been doing that on and off again drama with Jacob for years, Daniel. What can I say? What can I say? I'd like you to entertain the idea of telling 8 Foot Beast to make a response video. Ah, fuck that. Fuck that. Nobody owes you a goddamn thing. I heard she was going to do that. Who she? Who she? 8 Foot Beast is a guy. From what I heard, 8 Foot Beast is a computer AI program. She promised she would. Who are we talking about? Who's she? She'd much rather sweep her weird tendencies under the rug. Whatever. Jacob blocked me because I was talking about the dangers of nuclear power. Yeah, nuclear power. Okay, that's a topic that we could talk about. Nuclear power. It's good on spacecraft, like the New Horizons spacecraft that went to Pluto, or Voyager 2, Voyager 1 spacecraft, because if anything goes wrong with the plutonium reactor, it's in deep space, so it's not going to pollute or radiate the Earth. But as far as nuclear power, as far as nuclear weapons, those are, we have enough to destroy the world many times over, and that's bad. We need to try to cut back on that. And, oh, I had 6 people. Guys, keep giving me a thumbs up. I need to get more people in here. Let's enjoy the chaos of the new year, 2025. But anyway, but when it comes to nuclear power, as far as people, it is sort of green energy on the front end, but on the back end, nuclear power is not green energy, because after 50 years, the nuclear power plant that is built, particularly in the United States, gets so badly radiated, they have to decommission it. And then you end up with thousands of tons of radioactive material that's very lethal and has like a radioactive half life of tens of thousands of years. So I think that thinking that nuclear power is green energy is kind of naive. Following minor accounts heavily. Okay, I ain't gonna get involved in internet gossip and BS. Okay, this is not. I'm not here for that. I'm here to celebrate the new year and not get involved in troll accounts. So go screw yourself. Anyway, we have 5 live viewers. We had 6. Oh, I scared somebody away. I scared somebody away. I bet you don't want to be involved. Involved in what? I'm not involved in anything. You still there, Daniel? Text me if you're still there. You have any more questions for me, Daniel? Daniel used to be my co-host. He hasn't been on the show since February. I have a podcast called "The World Is a Mess." Steampunk it. It's wherever you get your podcasts, whether it be iTunes or Spotify. Content partner. How are you not involved? Oh, you're just spreading gossip and spreading BS now. Did you hear what happened to President Jimmy Carter? Yeah, I heard that he passed away. I made a video about that. Well, I don't make 8 Foot Beast content, so I have nothing to do with making the content of 8 Foot Beast. I like to sweep things. Sweep things, broomsticks are good for witches because they can fly away. Especially like, you had like, what is it, that, the Wicked Witch of the East or Wicked Witch of the West, or the Wizard of Oz. Sweep, sweep, sweep. Exactly. I heard the polar ice caps will be gone by 2027. Not that soon. They'll probably be gone within 100 years because you have the incoming Trump administration who is basically, they think that climate change is a hoax and they're going to eliminate any rules or regulation that even mentions climate change. And so we're going to regress as far as green energy for the next 4 years. And that's going to contribute more to global warming. Ah, we're down to 3 people. Come on, guys, give me a thumbs up. This will help with my user engagement. Is that a wig? No, it's not a wig. It's my real hair. My real hair. Not a wig. Sadly, it's my real hair. So you are totally fine that 8 Foot Beast is introducing kids to. Well, that's actually not true. What you just said there, and you can fuck off on that gossip. I'm doing my own thing right here, New Year's Day. I already ate all my food. I already ate all my rice cakes and my green olives stuffed with blue cheese. You have the proof. You have the proof that you're full of shit. I mean, these days it seems like the most popular YouTubers, the most popular TikTokers, uh, they like to make drama content. They like to create drama, stir up drama. They like, to troll people, to prank people. It's a lot of negativity. Are there fireworks near me? There was earlier, Daniel. There was fireworks near me. I don't want you to send anything to me. You could send me a virus. I already had somebody hack my credit card. I had to cancel my credit card, and the bank said that they'll send me one within the next 7 business days, which will probably which doesn't include Saturday and Sunday, which will probably take a couple of weeks. So I don't want anybody that I don't know sending me anything. Weird, you sweep for her, not looking to. You're making much to do about nothing. You can fuck off. Anyway, personally, I don't like internet drama, and I think that people blow things out of proportion way too much. Of course, you don't. You probably do a lot of the same. I have no idea what you're talking about. A lot of the same what? I've been on YouTube since a long time. I'm just not very popular. I have about 1,300 subscribers, which is not very popular, but I do comic book journalism. I, anyway, people can assume whatever they want. I can't change their mind. They're already going to come to their assumptions. How's blowing things out of perception? Oh, I ain't going to get into a debate with you about this. I really don't give a shit, but you're just increasing my user engagement, which is fine by me. Book journalism. That's a wild way to say a creep at the cons. Of course, you're going to say that. You're going to twist it all on me. You don't get what you want, you start to insult, don't you? You self satisfy yourself. You like it, but you don't like it dished back towards you. Superman trailer was bad. I actually disagree, Daniel. I actually like the Superman trailer. You've looked into me. Well, good. I'm glad you looked into me. Whoever hazy eyed girl is. Are you even a girl? Perhaps maybe you're Combat Johnson. How do you contact my space portal? Well, you gotta, once I repair my time machine, you can hop into my time machine and then travel back to the past. Like maybe 1894. How is my Instagram full of unsolicited butt shots? Go butt, go your buttocks off. I document things that I see in public, and that's it. I take pictures of conventions that I go to, and it's not full of butt shots. Look, think again, Bucko. But yeah, James Gunn nerfs Superman. Well, I have no problems with a weaker Superman, Daniel, because basically, Superman of the Golden Age is kind of boring. Like he could move planets. He was so strong. He could move planets in and out of orbit. He didn't have to breathe in outer space. He was basically invincible, and that makes him kind of boring. I bet you're like a weak Superman. I wish I was like a weak Superman. Thanks for the compliment. Anyway, but yeah, I actually got really emotional when I saw the James Gunn Superman trailer, and I like that they added Crypto, the super dog. That's something endearing and cute that they didn't have in any of the other Superman movies. That was, um, that's add something new to this version of Superman. And Guy Gardner, Green Lantern. So there's a lot of cool stuff. Um, I thought it was very emotional and it resonated with me. The trailer did. James Gunn is really good at taking a plot device or a idea or characters that would normally be cheesy or stupid, and he really makes you feel for the characters. I mean, just like Rocket Raccoon and Guardians of the Galaxy. His Lois Lane. Why was his Lois Lane weird? I mean, we see her in the trailer, but I don't really view her as weird. So how many accounts does Combat Johnson have? You're just a you're just a troll sock puppet army and all in one. She don't need no Superman. Lois is her own woman. I met Margot Kidder, the actress who played the original Lois Lane back in 2004 at Dragon Con. Man, you're a really hardcore troll, man. You just love the drama. But thank you for increased engagement. I normally don't get any kind of live engagement. But debate under the table about Batman? We're talking about the Superman trailer. We're not talking about Batman. I think Combat Johnson is so desperate to be internet famous that he's willing to create drama with anybody based on gossip and hearsay. Kind of like Johnny Somali or um, that one guy that was doing pranks that got arrested, Wolfie, because he sprayed insect repellent on all the fruits and vegetables at the Walmart in Phoenix, Arizona. I really don't care what you consider to be proof, but thanks for increasing my user engagement. I could really use that because I usually don't get this much user engagement from going live. I was expecting to, just eat my food and then say Happy New Year's and be on my way. That's usually what I do when nobody's watching me live. Man, we're going for 31 minutes now. We still got 5 people watching live. I bet I could use what? You saw new Lois Lane. You could see sideburns. Dude, you and your lady sideburns, man. You have like an obsession with that. I, well, thank you for insulting me. I really appreciate it, but you're still increasing my user engagement. I'm sorry if you feel I'm unentertaining. If you think I'm unentertaining, then leave. This is the most people I've ever had watch me live. Yes. If you look at my YouTube history of live videos, I stopped doing live videos for a while because most of the time I don't have anybody watch me live. They'll watch it in passing and they'll comment afterwards after it's been uploaded. I know it's sad. You're sad too. We'll be sad together, man. We'll be sad together. You and me, sad together. I never called you pretend famous, but you're putting words in my mouth. You're having a great time now. I'm glad. He said earlier that I was not entertaining. So we're going to get some more entertainment right now. I'm going to fix that for you, bud. Hold on. Getting a call. I'm going to fix that for you. You say I'm not entertaining. I think I'm very entertaining now. Listen to my sound waves reverberate in your brain. Let me open your mind to the possibility of time travel. Welcome to my time vortex. Well, I'm glad that you feel this is an improvement. Please give me a thumbs up. I only have 2 thumbs up. This will increase my user engagement. It's not. You clearly can't read. You're really good at insults. Well, good for you. Good for you. I got a beacon for you. Listen to the screech. Let it penetrate your ears. Woo! All right, I got to take a break from the time vortex. Anyway, please continue to ruin your phone's speaker. The iPhone 8, well, actually, this is not the 8, this is the 13. iPhone 13 is pretty durable. I like to have fun with it. 8th grade reading level. Man, you are really, I guess you expect me to have low self esteem and I'm going to be like crying. Oh my God, you hurt my feelings that I have an 8th grade reading level. Oh my God, what am I going to do? You want to see the Flash sequel? They're not going to do a Flash sequel because the first Flash movie bombed. And also, Ezra Miller was such a disaster as far as an actor. He was such a terrible actor and drama king. I mean, I like the basic gist of the Flash movie, but I also think that it made Michael Keaton's Batman look really weak because he dies at the end of it. And then they brought back George Clooney's Batman. But yeah, Ezra Miller was a total dumbass. He totally destroyed his acting career. Like, there's videos of him assaulting women and like flooring women to the ground, doing physical assault, and he was involved in a lot of criminality involving physical assault, and he created such negative PR that hurt the movie. And also, he's just Ezra Miller is an annoying actor. He made the Flash as a character annoying as hell. And Michael Keaton was more interesting until they killed him off, and then it made him seem weak. Yeah, rest in peace, Jimmy Carter. I will say this about Jimmy Carter. I think he was a very underrated president. Yeah, he was only a one-term president, but he was the only Democratic president to stand up who was elected as president, who identified as liberal, who stood up to Reagan. Because Reagan, with his trickle-down economics, has been a disaster for this country. You don't really care about my feelings. I know you don't. I know you don't. I know you don't care. You just don't care. Well, thank you for the insult. I appreciate you increasing user engagement. Are you still there, Daniel? Ask me another question. Oh, one of these people is probably Jacob. Probably because Jacob is a troll. Jacob's trolled me before. But do you have any other questions, Daniel, while we entertain ourselves here? Jacob sounds based. Well, then maybe you should get Daniel to introduce you to Jacob, and then you get involved. Then you can be a counter troll army. You can counter troll each other to oblivion. But anyway, talking about Jimmy Carter, I mean, he identified as an FDR New Deal Democrat, and the problem with Democratic presidents who've been elected since Reagan, since Jimmy Carter, you had like Barack Obama identified as a Reagan Democrat. He said so much in an interview. Bill Clinton identified as a Reagan Democrat. Biden kind of campaigned like a Reagan Democrat. And basically, a Reagan Democrat is a conservative Democrat who's conservative on foreign policy and conservative on economic issues, but only liberal on social issues like gay marriage. And that's fine to be liberal on social issues, but we need somebody who's liberal on economic issues. And Reagan economics has been uh, the gift that keeps on killing from Ronald Reagan. You know, trickle down economics has never worked. Uh, you get your shit together, dude. Oh, you're trying to pick. You're try to find an area of low self-esteem where I will recoil. I'm not going to recoil. Would you like me to modulate my voice? Would you like to hear the intensity of the deepness of my voice? Or would you like to scream inside your mind? Anyway, did you see that Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow starts filming today? Oh, cool. Yeah, I heard that. That is so cool. Jason Momoa is perfect as Lobo, and I've got a couple copies of Mega Man issue 3. So that comic book is actually going up in value. First appearance of Lobo from 1983. So I'm really happy that Jason Momoa is playing Lobo. No, you won't recoil now. You're gonna sit and act tough because you think it changes facts. I really don't care about your drama. I don't know you. I don't know you personally. I've never met you in person. I don't really care about your drama. Oh, Barry, what did you do this time? It's dangerous. Yeah, see, that's drama. You're going to convince yourself that you're some kind of social justice warrior. Whatever you have to do to rationalize trolling and being a bully. But in the end of the day, you're still just a pathetic bully. Whatever you want to be, some kind of justice warrior. It doesn't have to be social justice. Some kind of justice warrior. Whatever it takes for you to rationalize your thoughts. You know, most bullies don't think they're doing anything wrong, but you're a bully. Yeah, you're calling me a creep. You're trying to pick, trying to find a weak spot. Keep trying. Must be, but I appreciate the user engagement because this is just increasing my user engagement. This is the most user engagement I've had for a live video. I've had a lot more user engagement on videos that I've pre-recorded and uploaded, but as far as a live video, it's the most user engagement. Yeah, that's what I heard. That 2025 will be the hottest year on record, which is really bad. But I don't see it changing anytime soon because we're not willing to, as a country in the United States, we're not willing to acknowledge climate change. Well, thank you. Thank you for the insult. I appreciate it. It's the most entertaining because of you. Okay. So you're entertained by yourself. It's a little bit narcissistic, right? So this is only entertaining because you make it entertaining and only you are interested in yourself. Jacob will feel the worst of it because it's summer in Australia. Yeah, I mean, Australia, the seasons are flipped. So, right this time of year, why it's winter in the northern hemisphere, it is summer in the southern hemisphere because the earth has a wobble. It obviously is because you keep insulting me when I haven't done anything to you, and you say that my live streams are dog shit, and you say that this is only entertaining because you're in it. So you're referring to yourself. It's only entertaining because you like listening to yourself talk. You like listening to yourself text. So that is technically narcissism. You're also trying to bully. You're trying to bully. I mean, I really hate the QAnon shit. This QAnon, like MAGA shit, where they believe that Democrats are in a demonic cabal drinking the blood of children. Whatever. If you were trying to help, you wouldn't try to insult and bully. You're just a bully. You keep switching your tactics. I've gotten death threats on here. Like I said, I've gotten more This is the most I've gotten for a live video as far as user engagement. But on my regular videos, I have some videos that got a few 100,000 views. I've actually gotten death threats before, so I'm used to the trolling. I've been doing a video vlog on YouTube since like 2009. You mark by tens of miles, my guy. Missed the mark by tens of miles. Whatever you have to say to satisfy yourself. You like Ezra Miller Flash? I know you do, and I respect your opinion, Daniel. I don't like Ezra Miller Flash. Yeah, I know this could be Jake. You're right, it could be Jacob because Jacob liked to do sock puppet troll accounts. But you're pagan, so you couldn't be more wrong. So if you're pagan, does that mean you're a right winger? Do you view yourself as a Viking? Are you a Viking? Are you gonna pray to Thor? You're not gonna pray to Thor? You said you were a pagan. Oh, you said no. I okay. Daniel says no. I don't like Ezra Miller Flash, but I like Michael Keaton Batman and the multiverse. What is bread tube? Bread tube. I need to look up that term. Bread tube. Bread tube or left tube is a loose and informal. Yeah, I'm proud to say that I'm an atheist, and I'm proud to say that I'm a left winger. Let's break bread and eat, man. Let's eat. BreadTube or LeftTube is a loose and informal group of online personalities who create video content, including video essays and live streams from socialists, democratic socialists, communists, anarchists, and other left wing perspectives. Yeah, I am a left winger and I identify as a left winger, identify as an atheist, but I'm not involved with any other left wing personalities. I'm just not that popular. And that's fine. I do YouTube. I don't make any money off of YouTube. I do it for fun. I do it for press credentials. It's interesting how far the point goes over your head with such a big hat. Well, thank you. I'm a comic book journalist. Anyway, you pray to whore. What are you talking about, Daniel? Don't be so silly, Daniel. Being weird now. Respond, Daniel. What do you type in the text? What do you mean by that? I'm a journalist on here. I'm a journalist at comic book conventions. I provide coverage of comic book conventions. I'm press for amberstreet.com. I've also directed a few movies. Anyway, I've also did a couple of documentary films. I've directed a couple of music videos. I bet he's tired of trying to divert the conversation. Uh, divert what conversation? It's the first time I've ever talked to you guys. I'm a failed journalist. Well, thank you. Thank you for the compliment. For somebody who pretends to be a good person, you sure insult and bully people a lot. Does that make you feel good? Do you feel better? You must have, you must be really unhappy with your life to bully people online. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you're not happy in your life. I'm sorry. Okay, well, if you're not a good person, then go away. If you don't like it, go away. I should be sorry for what? Are you still there, Daniel? Can you respond to what you mean by I pray to whore? What is going on there? That doesn't make any sense. Daniel, run. Paramount has deemed Star Trek Strange New Worlds as original canon. It's so confusing. There's like the original canon and there's the new canon. I don't get it. He's weighing you down. You can do better, Daniel. Divide and conquer, huh? Daniel used to live stream with me on my podcast, and but he hasn't been on since like February. This is the most engagement I've had with Daniel since like February. See, you're just pecking away, trying to find a weak spot. Like you think that it hurts my feelings or something. There's so many better comic book channels out there. You know this. You're obviously aren't on the show anymore for a reason. I'm the one who created the show. I still do it. I did a couple episodes by myself. But yeah, the world is a mess. Steampunk it. Check it out on Spotify, iTunes, wherever you get your podcasts. Jacob is a guy who used to troll me like 10 years ago. He lives in Australia. Me and Daniel know who Jacob is. You'd like to meet Jacob? He's in Australia. When you talking about the internet, man, you talking about the world. Locale? Ah, we're getting in. Okay, this is the real. This is the real intent and purpose here. You're trying to build locales. You're trying to build stuff for Kiwi farms. That's all you're trying to do. Troll, 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 make fun of people, and then you rationalize it. You're saying, "Well, I'm doing the better good," when you're just a bully. Jacob, why did you block me? Did your girlfriend leave? And you take it out on me. Oh, we got 7 people watching now. Come more, come all. I don't have to bill anything. You're doing this all on your own. You're just increasing my user engagement. You can insult away, and that's fine. I've dealt with death threats before on this channel. So remember the Federation. You should aspire to be like Star Trek's Federation. Seeing you don't want, I'm gonna take my leave. Okay. By the way, when you take things out of your watch history, it deletes the view counts. Yeah, you're right. That does. If you delete a video, it does delete the watch history and it deletes the view counts. Have the day you deserve. Okay, thank you, troll. Thank you, bully, or wannabe bully. But yeah, if somebody else can give me a thumbs up, I would greatly appreciate it. Daniel, you can give me a thumbs up if you hadn't already. So goodbye to your view and your metrics once I leave. Okay. I think you're getting out of us tonight. It's like, okay, whatever you want to do, dude. I mean, I'm not making money off my YouTube anyway. I do it for fun. You hope it was worth it? Hope what was worth it? I haven't done anything. The way you take things out of watch history, it deletes. Except sweet for. See, you're making assumptions again. You give a bad name to pedophiles. You say pedo, because you're basically making false accusations. Go fuck yourself. I mean, I really hate how in the era of Trump and the QAnon shit, it's really normalized. Like anybody you don't like, you just accuse them of being the P word. You don't like somebody, you just it's like back in medieval times. If you didn't like your neighbor, you would accuse them of being a witch so you can have them burned at the stake. It's the same thing. Say goodbye to your view metrics once I leave. You don't have proof of anything. I'm not interested in your drama, man. But you can keep engaging me. She's a witch. Yeah, Daniel. You're making it drama. You sound threatening. Anyway, do you have any legitimate questions that's not based on internet gossip? Oh, I sound like Trump. Okay. Well, you're talking vague, and you're just coming up with conspiracy theories, aren't you? You think you're a turkey, you want to fly, but you're just a freaking turkey. Turkeys don't fly; they just wobble. Doctor Strange 3. Yeah, I want to see Doctor Strange 3. I mean, they've been really slow in developing that. I really liked Doctor Strange 2. I thought that was a pretty good MCU movie. Avengers Doomsday, Spider Man 4, Matrix 5. Oh, please don't do another Matrix. Matrix 4 was horrible. Please don't do another Matrix. But yeah, Avengers Doomsday looks like it'll be cool. I wonder how they're going to explain Robert Downey Jr. playing Doctor Doom, considering that everybody's going to recognize him as Tony Stark Iron Man. It may be like a parallel universe version of Tony Stark that becomes Doctor Doom, if I had to guess. But anyway, any last questions, Daniel? I, we got 4 people watching now. I don't get how some people like Doctor Doom over Kang the Conqueror. Well, Kang the Conqueror, I thought they did a good job setting him up as a villain, but unfortunately, Jonathan Majors got involved with some domestic abuse drama with his ex girlfriend, and he ended up getting criminal charges and going to court. And with all the drama and the text messages that were released, led to his acting career kind of getting destroyed, and Disney fired him. So I think they should have just recast him. They should have just recast King the Conqueror. I mean, King the Conqueror had like a million different variants anyway. So it would have been really easy to recast him if you feel like the actor had issues and you felt like you couldn't work with him. But I guess Disney felt like the MCU wasn't doing that well. They needed to scrap things and they needed to start over with a new villain. And they used Robert Downey Jr. at San Diego Comic Con as a gimmick to build up hype for Avengers Doomsday, and they canceled Avengers Kane Dynasty, which is a shame because it was an interesting build up in seasons 1 and 2 of Loki. Getting to meet different variants, Victor Timely, different variants of Kang the Conqueror, and also in Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania. Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania bombed at the box office as well, and Kang kind of was portrayed as kind of a weak villain, although it was only a variant of Kang. But he was defeated by a bunch of ants in Quantumania. Um, but with the problem I had with Quantum Mania was I thought MODOK was really stupid. That was like the most horrible, horrible, horrible betrayal of MODOK. I mean, overall, I have the movie on Blu-ray, but um, and I thought it was an entertaining movie. It wasn't one of my favorite MCU movies, but I thought it was an entertaining movie. I think somebody should do like a director's cut or release an edited version of Quantum Mania where they edit out MODOK. If they edit out MODOK, it would make the movie slightly better. But yeah, and the way they introduced Kane, they introduced him as this menacing villain, and then he gets defeated by a bunch of ants that evolved, which makes him seem really weak. And so I think it was a combination. The reason why they canceled the Kang storyline is a combination of the drama with Jonathan Majors, and it was a combination of Quantum Mania lost money. I mean, I think it made 480 million, but they spent like I think between shooting and reshoots, because it didn't test well in screen tests, so they did a lot of reshoots, and they spent I think a couple $100 million more on reshoots, and so by the time they got done filming the movie, I think the production costs were something like 400 million, and even though the movie made 480 million, usually the marketing costs are double the production costs. So, you know, Quantum Mania probably needed to make like 700 million to break even, and it didn't. So that's another reason why they dropped the Kane, the Conqueror storyline. I like MODOK as a character in the comics. He's an interesting character in the comics, but the way they portrayed him in the movie was just like a joke, like a lame joke. I am MODOK and I'm not a dick. Yeah, that was really goofy. That was really goofy. It was kind of funny, but it was goofy. I felt like it kind of hurt the serious tone of the movie because they portrayed Kang as this serious threat, this scary person, this scary villain, and then you have MODOK, who's just like a goofy ass joke. So, I mean, I saw the movie at El Capitan Theater last year. Well, technically not last year anymore, in 2023, formerly last year. Do you have any other last questions? I'm getting tired. It's getting late. It's like 2 a.m., 2:24 a.m. where I'm at. Happy New Year's. And if you have any last questions, Daniel, before I leave, because I am getting tired. But Anyway, well, if you don't have any questions, you don't have any questions. I think I'm going to say goodnight because I am tired, folks. I mean, I have 6 people watching me live, which I'm impressed. I appreciate the user engagement, but all right. Well, if you don't have any other questions, Daniel, bye for now. You have a nice day. No, see you 25 billion years. I will.